something smart, something dumb, and everything else. Back in my day, there was nothing like that. Nothing but reviews.
Hey, hi, hello, welcome to Something Smart, Something Dumb, and everything else. And today we're talking about the top movies of 2016. I've got the Spider-Man, she's got the Winnie the Pooh, and he's got the Iron Man. You guys want to talk about our non-sponsored drink for today?
Well, I've got a lovely herbal tea from
Your sister?
my sister. She didn't make it.
I'm literally just drinking hot water and lemon because I'm getting sick.
And I've got my tap water. Because today we're going to be talking about just the 2016 movies. We'll talk about some smart ones, some dumb ones, and a few others. But recording this, we are filming this near the beginning of December. So it is before we have watched Rogue One, La La Land, Silence, and Bad Santa 2. Something smart. First movie we want to talk about is Arrival.
Or,
You got an alternate title?
I do have an alternate
Okay.
title for this film. It is The Giant Rectal Pill.
So it's directed by Denis Villeneuve. He's the director of Prisoners,
Great movie.
Enemy,
Great movie.
and Sicario.
Okay movie.
Okay movie. First contact with the human race, but it looks at it if this
better.
happens, what's a realistic approach to what would happen next? And it just follows.
I really liked Amy Adams. Her performance
Yeah.
was amazing.
Yeah.
What I liked about Arrival is how it played with time. I thought it did that quite well, because usually in movies where they mess with time, you're aware of it very quickly, whereas
Yeah.
this one, you sort of warmed up to the fact that they were messing with time.
Yeah.
Also, how they dealt with the alien language.
Yeah.
Very
Extremely
cool.
realistic.
Very cool.
And unique as well.
Yeah.
The only thing I would say with Arrival is that I really loved the concept of time, but I felt like it made the ending very anticlimactic, because by the time you got to the ending, you had experienced the ending.
Yeah, like the climax
Yeah.
is literally a phone call that we know worked out.
Yeah, so for that, it petered for me.
Well, I think the idea is that for standard audiences at that point,
Yeah.
they'd still be wrapping their heads around the fact that time is.
Yeah.
So
Sort
you're
of
just saying that
flexible.
we're above average and we're smart.
I'm saying that
Yeah.
we're film douches
Yeah.
that like film, and so we see it a mile away.
Yeah.
Whereas people behind us were like, hold on, what?
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go with we're smart and better than everybody else.
Fuck the police coming straight from the underground.
So moving on to our next film is Swiss Army Man. I thought it was delightfully funny, it's weird and beautiful.
I forgot that I have an alternate title for this one as well. This is Castaway meets Weekend at Bernie's.
This is a story about a hopeless man. He's stranded on a deserted island. He befriends a dead body, and together they go on a surreal journey to get back home. Fantastic performances all around. The score was so wonderfully unique, and it sets the tone for the rest of the film as well. The two writers, the two directors, the Daniels, they wanted to write a movie to include all the things that they hate in movies. So they hate farts, like they think that's the worst kind of joke you can write in film.
So they
Just all
wanted to
these things.
basically make the most pretentious film they could.
Yeah.
Where they're like,
And
Yeah.
you know it worked.
Final thoughts on Swiss Army Man?
Lord.
I thought that it was extremely unique, and for me, that is so rare. Watching movies.
Yeah, I think for me it's the most original movie of the year.
I mean, really what it comes down to is that it's the most original thing that's managed to get theater time.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
Because there's tons of original films out
Yeah.
there. There was a surprising lack of corkscrews and blades coming out of them to be a Swiss Army.
Also, we would have mentioned Hacksaw Ridge, but we also got a movie review for that already, so you can check that out right here.
Wow.
Good?
I think so.
Alright.
Great job.
So that's what I've got for my Something Smart movies. You want to jump into yours?
The Jungle Book.
Or,
Yeah.
you know what, actually? It's a great film. I have no
You don't got nothing.
I think it was a really, really great live action. I liked that they didn't do a cookie cutter version of the story, but they brought a lot of other elements into it.
They managed
Yeah.
to actually improve the story.
Yeah,
They did.
exactly.
In the original, the family just kind of says like, "Yep, it's time for you to go. See you later." In the new one, it's like they're actually heartbroken. It's his decision. to
Yeah,
be like,
yeah.
"No, I'm
the,
gonna
the
leave."
Wolf family's like, no, we have to defend him.
And Lupita
yeah.
Nyong'o just as the mother.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was amazing.
Yeah, you cannot get better than Bill Murray as
No.
Baloo. Like,
No.
that's
That blew
Yeah.
my mind when he came in.
yeah.
Yeah.
One downside: the way that they use Scarlett Johansson,
Not enough. Yeah.
not really
Yeah,
that useful.
just kind of like the snake was there to be there.
Well,
It's
it was
basically-
there to show how Mowgli got into the jungle.
Yeah,
Really.
and
Yeah.
but it's basically just like a nod to the original.
Yeah.
Hey, we use the character.
The visual effects were outstanding. Like,
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what they do with The Lion King with that
Yeah.
same technology. Yeah. Any final thoughts?
Christopher Walken. How could we not talk about him?
Yeah, his eyes were so terrifying.
His eyes
Like,
were
Yes.
definitely, they were the closest thing to human eyes that
Yeah.
they animated. So then we entered that uncanny valley a bit where they're close to being realistic but not close enough. So then
Yeah.
it really throws you for a loop.
Yeah.
You get confused, you get scared, you end up hiding
Yeah.
behind your Iron Man.
Yeah. Well, I think one of the best villains of the year was Idris Elba as Shere Khan. Like when he goes back to the wolf pack and just hangs out there, kills the dad wolf, the wolf leader. Terrifying.
What got me was when he was playing with the pups.
I love from the sound design perspective where they worked into when he would yell, they actually had a roar in his yell.
Yeah. My other something smart, Allied, which we saw just the other night.
Just the
Or-
couple nights ago. Yeah, I think
The
so.
prequel to Mr. and Mrs. Smith. They did a little recasting. Those sex scenes with the rotating cameras.
Yeah.
Like that's I think that was just real.
Brad Pitt, Marion Cotillard,
Cotillard.
director Robert Zemeckis. Phenomenal trio. Phenomenal.
I
that
was
movie.
pleasantly surprised. I thought that it would be a good movie, but I was like, this is a damn
Yeah,
good
it's
movie.
the most suspenseful scenes for me was when the clock was ticking. There was
Yeah.
two big ones. The one where they're gonna kill everyone at the Nazi party,
Kill 'em all.
and they're waiting for it to hit 8:35. When he's waiting for the phone call to get the information to find out if his wife's the spy or not. If the wife is just getting ready to go to bed, and he's just sitting there waiting for that clock to tick.
Not even turning the page.
Yeah,
in his
yeah,
book.
super tense and
Yeah.
suspenseful.
Yeah.
I think my favorite thing that movie did, that most spy movies don't do, is really embrace the fear. To be a spy and to do those kind of things, you have to be incredibly brave.
Yeah.
But they really did embrace.
They made sure to go not the James Bond route of just like,
Yeah.
I'm a badass, I can do this.
Yeah.
There's no real fear of death.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
It was really palpable in that movie,
Yeah.
and that I think is my favorite aspect.
Any final thoughts?
Oh god, we're really glossing over this one. There's so much good in it.
Something dumb. Now we're getting into the real movies of the year. The ones I'm going to be talking about are the ones we didn't even get to finish. These movies were so bad that we couldn't finish them.
Couldn't do it.
Not-
Zoolander 2.
I have a title for this one.
Yeah.
Or a piece of
We kind of enjoyed the opening scene
of Justin Bieber
J-
getting shot.
Well, it was like
Yeah.
Justin Bieber being this awesome like action killing
Ninja
people's neck.
guy.
Yeah, it was
That was
funny.
great.
killing people's
And then
necks.
slow-mo getting killed. It's
Amazing.
funny.
Yeah.
Like we were able to enjoy that.
Yeah.
It felt like he was really finally poking fun at himself. which he
Yeah,
doesn't
Which
do.
is nice. It was great.
And good lord, did it just fall hard after that? We made it 30 minutes into the movie and then turned it off.
That
Got on
movie looked me dead in the eyes and said, "Hey, have you seen the first one?"
Ghostbusters. Now this was one that obviously had a lot of
Highly
controversy.
debated,
Yeah, to going into it, people saying like give the movie a chance. For me, it was just like the trailers looked bad, and I'm not a fan of the director either. I like the cast, but it was
Yeah, the director's
That's the
really
thing.
gone downhill.
yeah. We made it 40 minutes in and turned it off.
That's the thing. I love pretty much every single person they casted in this movie.
Mm-hmm.
I love, but
Every character's comic relief.
yeah.
Yeah.
So there's
Yeah.
no straight person, and there's just like everyone's trying to be funny, but it just is like
Yeah, it just turns into a competition of who can have the best joke,
Yeah.
who can be the zaniest.
Yeah.
And then there's no reality of
there's
the
no
film.
grounding
Yeah.
in the film.
And you can't. A funny person isn't funny unless you have somebody to ping off of that's
Yeah.
normal.
Yeah. it's like the Chandler and Joey. You know, Joey is funny, but he's not funny without Chandler being.
Well, they tried it. They tried to do it.
Yeah,
Joey
yeah.
had his own
It's
show.
Did not work.
Independence Day Resurgence. I didn't even watch this movie. I thought the trailers looked bad, so I went to skip it so you guys can talk about
I
this
tried
one.
to get through it just
I don't know
because.
how far you guys got into it either.
We got about
Halfway?
halfway.
Halfway?
Yeah,
Yeah.
halfway. And ew. ugh.
Even halfway through, they hadn't even really started fighting the alien.
No, I don't even think we got to a point where they were fighting.
And from
aliens.
what I've heard, that whole first movie is just to set up a big battle in the second movie. This new trend that we have where movies don't tell their own story, they're
No.
building a universe.
We also hated Angry Birds. Couldn't finish that one either. How weird is that? Is that too weird?
It's a little creepy.
You want to go with your something dumb movies?
The Nice Guys.
Or The Long Kiss Goodnight, version 3. This time he's almost got it.
It's weird because you like the characters, the story's good, but there's something missing, and it's just I did not care if
Yeah.
anyone lived or died. Not
Yeah.
even the little girl. I was like,
Yeah.
yeah, kill the bitch. I mean, at least then it would have been like emotionally like,
Yeah.
oh, something happened.
Yeah. Final
Yes.
thoughts?
I don't remember it that well because it's not memorable.
10 Cloverfield Lane.
I loved the entire film up until
Yeah.
the third act. Yeah.
Everything is amazing and
Yeah.
perfect and good, and then you're just like, throws in
This gross tie-in.
a
Yeah,
tie-in
yeah.
to something,
Like-
and it's just like it was good on its own.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
could have been independently amazing.
Amazing.
Yeah, just their connection to Cloverfield confused me because Cloverfield is like it was the story of one monster attacking the city, and then all of a sudden it's an alien attack with alien ships, and I'm like, where's the
Yeah.
jump? I don't like that part. Really confused me. I was just expecting the monster to walk around and like slap her up a bit. To me, it's not even in the same universe.
Well, but I mean,
Yeah.
wasn't the whole thing with the original Cloverfield is that it was pretty vague? Because it was supposed to
Yeah.
be the survival of one group of people.
Yeah.
So it's realistic in the idea of they don't have any information.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
don't know what's going on. So in that way, you can sort of get away with it.
Yeah,
It's like,
but-
well, maybe they just didn't see the same aliens.
It was also supposed to be an homage to monster movies. Like, there's
Yeah.
even key frames. Like, for one frame, they show a monster, like classic monsters, like King Kong. They flash. I can't remember the other ones.
This is in
Cloverfield.
on the original.
Yeah.
When did they have that?
Key frames throughout the film, like in Fight Club.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like for one frame,
Huh.
it pops in.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and then now we're gonna get Cloverfield 3 next year.
Great.
Apparently, they want to do like a new Cloverfield universe movie every year. now.
Building that universe.
Oh, can we?
Gonna have
That's the
Spider-Man
issue
and
with-
Iron
with
Man.
franchises.
With
Yeah.
franchises
Yeah.
now is that no one wants to do anything new. They're
Yeah.
just like, let's just keep doing the same thing.
Well, because think of the money.
Everything else. We'll talk about some honorable mention movies. Good movies: Captain Fantastic, Blue Jay, The Edge of 17,
I haven't seen any of these.
Imperium. We all watched that.
Loved
Did
it.
we?
That's
Yeah,
the
that-
Daniel
Dan
Radcliffe going
It's a
undercover.
Neo-Nazi.
Oh,
Yeah,
that movie was uncomfortable.
Yeah,
it
yeah.
was so good.
Yeah, it was a good Deadpool as well. I wanted to mention that. It
Yeah,
was a very good movie.
I have a special place in my heart for that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we all worked on it.
Yeah.
Fuck the police coming straight from the underground.
Honorable mention movies: Batman vs Superman
Or
and
the movie that will never end.
Suicide Squad.
Just Exposition Town.
The 2017 movies. I'm gonna list off in order of release date
Sure.
all the sequels, prequels, remakes, and spin-offs that we're getting this year.
Oh God.
Ready?
Fire when ready.
43 movies. Here we go.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Underworld, Blood Wars, Triple X, Return of Xander Cage,
Yes!
Resident Evil, the final chapter, Rings, like
So
the
What is
ring.
that?
The
like-
ring, now
like-
it's rings plural.
Yeah, exactly.
Right,
Where it's
okay.
like, watch the tape and you'll die in 7
Yeah.
days.
Oh, I was like, I was totally on a different page. I was
Like
like,
Lord of the Rings?
Yeah, I was like, is this?
No, there's more!
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Frodo, you must top the hill twice.
50 Shades Darker.
Ugh.
Ooh, baby.
Is that when they bring in a black man?
Good
I
lord.
was just saying I would watch it then, because I would be interested.
Well, because now there's more color.
But isn't that still racist?
yeah, for sure.
Because now
Is
you're
it?
only watching it because there's a black man.
Well,
in
it's
it.
just like if it's supposed to be an erotic movie, then I would actually be turned on watching it.
Sorry. You'll never be good enough. All right.
No.
Don't worry. I think this next movie will bring him back. John Wick Chapter 2.
Yes!
The Lego Batman movie. Logan, so Wolverine 3. It's R-rated as well, so
Finally.
we
fought for it.
Hopefully, it'll be a real good last one.
Maybe we'll see his.
I hope so. T2 Train Spotting.
So there's also going to be a special appearance from a robot that's morphs and
Exactly.
has liquid.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
Keep going, because I see I'm not really. I like the second
Okay,
one.
well, don't-
Well, I'm gonna go pee.
Well, don't look ahead. Kong Skull Island.
This time Jack Black is King Kong. And he's climbing buildings, right?
Right.
But someone pokes him right in the left nipple.
Oh,
He falls right down.
what did they
He's-
poke him with?
A giant stick.
A giant stick.
Yeah, it's not even good.
Beauty and the Beast. Power Rangers. Ghost in the Shell. Smurfs. The Lost Village. The Fate of the Furious.
I don't really want to watch anymore without.
Without my boy Paul.
Yeah.
At its heart, it was always about Vin Diesel and Paul Walker.
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2.
Gonna be great.
I'm
Awesome.
excited. I'm excited.
So stoked.
King Arthur, Legend of the Sword, Alien Covenant, Diary of a Wimpy Kid, The Long Haul, Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales.
I've seen every one of those stupid films because at some point or another someone has taken me to them. Like, just,
You
Well, I'll
just-
take you to this one.
You just have to.
Baywatch, Wonder Woman.
that might be the one
It
that
might
they
be,
do it.
but I'm not getting excited about
Because
it.
we thought the exact same thing for Suicide Squad.
Exactly.
It could be the one to set them on the right course.
Exactly.
Bad.
Exactly. The Mummy, because this is setting up a new franchise. The horror movie, the horror monster franchise. So it'll be The Mummy and Frankenstein and Dracula
Okay.
and all of these guys.
What I'm really hoping is that they bring back Brendan Fraser, but he's a tauntaun. So at some point, they have to cut him open, and then they go, I thought he smelled bad on the outside, and they climb inside him for warmth.
Amazing. Cars 3, because that's the Pixar sequel we needed. Transformers: The Last Night
I think what they
Good
need
Lord.
to do is up the sequel.
with Transformers.
No, for a Pixar sequel. It's just like the kid hanging out at a graveyard.
Good God. Despicable Me 3.
Still
Yeah,
staying?
I know. I could see it.
I was just thinking about that stupid little kid just like,
Amityville: The Awakening. Spider-Man: Homecoming.
He held
because
the screen for a short time and it was good. in
It was
Civil War.
really good.
But now a whole movie, we'll see.
War for the Planet of the Apes. I'm very excited about that. I love those Planet of the Apes movies.
Great.
Annabelle 2. The Nut Job 2. It. Flatliners.
never heard of it.
And Kiefer Sutherland is back in this remake. It's gonna be so bad. Blade Runner 2049.
It's gonna be good.
Is Blade Runner the one? Oh, I'm thinking Maze Runner. Never mind.
Yeah.
That's the of a life.
Kingsman: The Golden Circle. That's probably the one sequel I'm most worried about.
It's not gonna be good.
Well,
might be.
it might be
It might
because
be.
it's the same filmmakers.
Yeah.
Matthew Vaughn, who's fucking great.
But it's also his first sequel.
It's his first sequel
So some people are really
that
good
he's
at
directed.
sequels.
He's produced sequels.
Yeah, but some people are really good at sequels, really good at rehashing, really good at making something out of the universe.
Yeah. Friday the 13th, because we need another
We
one of
definitely
those.
need that.
Insidious Chapter 4, Saw Legacy, Paddington 2, Justice League. So we'll see how that goes as
Probably
well.
back.
Zack Snyder's back, so.
Oh, bad.
Star Wars Episode 8, directed by Ryan Johnson. He's only had
Looper?
He did Looper,
Yeah.
he did Brick, and he did The Brothers Bloom.
Yeah.
3 great movies. Jumanji remake.
It's still too soon.
Yeah, and
soon.
with starring Dwayne Johnson and
No.
Kevin Hart and Jack Black.
So it's bad.
So it's bad.
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 The 43rd movie, Pitch Perfect 3.
They did it with the first two. They need.
They did it with the first movie because the sequel was
Yeah.
a remake. With all that, so there's a 44th movie. It's a sequel. It comes out in November. It's Thor Ragnarok. So now we got that too. It's really on it with this one. Overall, I'd say 2016 was a pretty year for movies,
It's also a pretty year.
and
But on the plus side, we have Trump now.
we give 2016 movies this GIF. Do you know if Sandra Bullock was in any movies this year? Alright, so that's everything for today. Thanks for tuning in. Comment below your favorite movies of the year or your least favorite movies of the year. Let us know the movies in 2017 you're excited for. That's all we got.
This is a Kate.